This exercise is called the 3-month supine position. It's a position that is very versatile and something that we use in our office for anything from our elderly patients to some of our more elite athletes. And so what we can do with this is we're going to bring Ellie into a position of challenges with her lower extremity and her upper extremity as a way of, can she be challenged to keep her core really stable? So the key is what we're looking for is, can she keep her rib cage really low, her back flat on the floor? Can she breathe through her lower abdomen while keeping it stabilized through her lower core? So we're going to put her in a position like this here to begin with, where her knees are bent at 90, her hips are at 90, and simply, can she just hold that? For a lot of you, that's as good as it's going to get for a while. This is be challenging enough. Your back's going to want to arch, you're going to lose that stability. So can you just simply do that? If you can, then we can advance it by little tweaks, okay? So one of the first tweaks we're going to do is simply, can you bring that leg down towards the floor and then return it back up into that starting position? And do that on both sides, obviously. If you're able to do that, then we can show it. We can do a different little hip position, and we can let one leg fall out to the side, and we can let it come back up. Again, it's not about what the legs are doing, it's about what the core is doing. Can the core stay stabilized? Kind of think about picking up a box. Can you pick up a box? The hips have to move, but the core has to stay stabilized throughout, or else you're going to hurt your back. And that's kind of what this exercise can help to train. All right, if we can do that, then we can advance to something with the upper extremity. So we put her back in that same position, so the 90-90 position, and now we're going to bring her hands up towards the sky, spreading her fingers out really wide. In this position, now we're going to let her legs go back and do the challenge towards the floor and coming right back up. Again, always staying stabilized, never letting the low back arch. Great. If you can handle that, then we can let the upper extremities move. We'll let one arm go overhead. Again, a way of kind of challenging the core by making the upper extremity do something. Perfect. If she passes that, we could go on to combining the two, and this is kind of a dead bug kind of position is what we use. So again, the hands are back in that position, hips and knees. We're going to do alternating positions of the legs and the arms. Good. All about, again, keeping this very stabilized. The trick with this is to move slow. Don't move too fast, okay? Concentrate on your breathing, concentrate on your stabilization. Keep that position maintained at all times. If you start to fatigue, just stop, put everything down, just relax, and just take a little break, let those core muscles kind of regroup before you move on to the next one. All right, now, if they can handle this, now we can add a little bit of resistance training. So what we can do is, back in that kind of same position, is we can actually take some TheraBands, we can wrap it around the knees, we can put some TheraBands around the arms. We can actually connect them so we give a little bit of resistance as we move the arms and legs. If you're in the gym, you can be in this same position here, but you can use pulleys to give the upper body, again, a bit of a challenge. There's a lot of variations with this. Again, it's not about what the appendage is doing. It's not about what the weight you're lifting or the band or what it's doing. It's about how can you challenge the body to maintain that core stabilization. So what we're going to do in Ellie's case here, we're actually going to give her this heavy kettlebell. We could also give her a medicine ball, and can she hold that while she's maintaining that stability and moving her legs? So again, back to the 90-90 position, arms straight up, fingers spread. We'll give her this heavy kettlebell. Can she hold it? Excellent. And now we're going to let this leg go back out and come right back up. And can we switch it? Excellent. Again, all about stabilization. If she can do that, you can do the other variation with the hips, or she could even try taking this kettlebell up and over her head in kind of a skull crusher. This one would crush her skull, so we're going to let her do that one this time. But it's a really great exercise, again, for the shoulders. Again, this is called the 3-month supine position. Watch for some of our other videos as we take this and we advance it even a little bit further steps.